Welcome to Doug in Exile. Here's Trump from a town hall where he's specifically talking about the unfairness of how he's treated versus the Joe Biden corruption.
Well, they're being protected, and it's a one-sided system. It's a very unfair system, but they're being protected. Look at the time that Biden said about the $1 billion to get rid of the prosecutor. Now,
this is the actual conversation they have on tape of Biden doing a deal with Ukraine, saying U.S. will give you funding and money if you drop the investigation on my son, Hunter Biden.
Can you imagine if I said that? $1 billion to get rid of the prosecutor. You talk about tape. That's on tape. That's so illegal what he said.
If Trump said what Biden said and they had it on tape, Trump would be in jail.
It's America's money. We're not going to give you $1 billion unless you get rid of the prosecutor that was prosecuting his son and his son's company, even though his son didn't know anything about energy or anything else, and he's on the board of an energy company, getting paid a fortune, by the way.
That is true. There is nothing in Hunter Biden's background to show that he knows anything about energy. So why is he getting paid millions of dollars to be on a board as if he's some kind of expert? Answer, he knows nothing. They're doing it to gain access to his dad.
Our justice system, if it's corrupt, if the people think, if there's any perception of being corrupt, and when you look at all of this criminality, like the laptop has so much stuff on it, it's so bad, it's so evil, and yet they don't want to do anything.
The laptop has stuff that is so evil on it, I don't even look. I took a glance at some stuff and I just fled. It is that bad. Hunter Biden is being protected by the FBI and the American justice system. You can't say it means something. If he can get away with something for being a president's son, it's like that Creedence Clearwater Revival song, I ain't no senator's son, it ain't me.
It even affected the impeachment, because impeachment hoax number 1 and 2, if they read the laptop and they had the laptop, should not have proceeded, because I was right.
Trump was right, but they would not read the laptop. They wouldn't put the evidence in his impeachment proceedings.
But it is a dual system of government. There's a dual system of, you talk about law and order. You can't have law and order in a country where you have such corruption. And the corruption is, and they fight so hard not to give the papers.
Here he's talking about Ray, who would not give FBI documents when they were requested by the Congress, I believe it was, or a committee, one of their committees. And they said, no, we're not going to give you the papers you subpoenaed, you requested. Basically, they're in contempt and nothing will happen to them because they're Democrats.
With me, they make up papers. They fight so hard.
I love that little laugh at the end. The audience is still on Trump's side. Trump still represents us. I love him. I'll vote for him easily in the general. I hugely support him. He is one of us. I'm Doug in Exile.